today.
Thank you, thank you.
So today, you guys, today, me and Ramon, we just want to sit back and relax and enjoy the ride. We want you to come forth. We want to help you instead of putting out training that we know you guys ain't gonna use. We know you ain't gonna do. Today we want to find out what it is that you want to see or us train you on or talk about today. All those people, if you're struggling, what it is that you might want us to maybe analyze for you and maybe take a look at and help you out, give you some pointers, or you're having some success and you want to share it, and you want to let us know, and maybe want to show some people what you're doing and different things like that. We're a community together. We learn together. We succeed together. We fail together, and we don't want to fail. So we want to make sure we're succeeding, and that's by sharing and helping one another and staying close knit. So we're gonna open up for Ramon. I'm just turning it over to you. Turn it over to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, today, this very morning, we're going to ask you what is on your mind. Anything that has to do with the legacy, anything that has to do with promotional efforts, anything that you can, maybe a question you may have or some trouble you've been having inside of the legacy or in your promotional efforts. Lay it out on the table today. That way we can go ahead and attack it head on and figure out what we can do to answer that problem, issue, or question you may be having. So, is the mics open?
The mics are open.
Anyone?
You know what?
Today's members training day. So if you have something you wanted to learn and haven't learned it or haven't 100% figured out how to use a particular piece or part of something, it's a great time now to go ahead and lay that on the line on this training today so that we can go ahead and attack it as a team. Figure out what we can do to better help you.
Ramon, I got something I want to put out there.
Shoot it out, my friend.
I was texting to a lady last night that I hadn't talked to her since December. We was in another program together in ancient history. But anyway, she contacted me again and got to talk to her. She's trying to get me into something. And I mentioned I don't have time for anything $25 legacy right now. She said, I looked at that once. What's so great about that? So I was just texting her some things, and I mentioned, what's coming up as far as the second matrix and whatnot. But I sent her to my site. I don't know whether she ever went in there or not. She didn't sign up. I told her to just sign up for free, and she did not. But how would you, Sam, the people here on this call, how would you approach someone that's deaf that can't hear those videos? Now, I did tell her that, she hit the CC button on the ones that are on YouTube and read it. I happen to know from the other opportunity that she has a whole long list of deaf folks, so I would really like to hit her, so to speak, if I could, because I know what's behind her, but she is deaf. So how would you approach that? That's the question.
Well, I mean, we don't, our company, obviously, we don't have anything that has to do with embroidery or anything of that nature, but obviously, text would be the only way, emails would be the only way to reach out to this individual. What I would encourage you to do is to find out what she's promoting, right? That's first, because you want to know what they're doing. What's their main focus on right now? And if you can figure that out, then you figure out ways that what we have, how can we help them with what they're doing right now? So that's where you need to focus on. So when I would say, hey, so-and-so, what is it that you're promoting? What is, what's here to your heart right now and so on? Find out what it is, and then once you do, then you'll be able to take that and create either sales pages within the back office for free. You can create, schedule out some content that has to do with that program or whatever it has to do with her. That way she sees it and say, hey, look, check this out. Did you know you can automate all this process? You know that you can create all these sales pages, etc. Because I don't know exactly what program she's in or what what's here to her heart. But if you show her how we can help her in that way she doesn't have to be sitting in front of people all day posting. Maybe she is. I don't know that. So this is what you need to figure out. And if you can come up with a plan to take a look at her business and quickly build maybe a sales page, anything that has to do with uh, helping her. It's all about her and them, and that's it. Nothing about you. Make 100% about them. Once you figure out how to help them and say, hey, I want you to take a look at this. This is about the program you are building or the program that you are currently promoting now. And then send her the page. She may look at it and say, wow, did you know it costs $0 to create that? Really? And now you pique their interest, and then you can hold the conversation with them. And then you maybe the next link you send us, you click on and actually open. Another tip is I would definitely, when you send somebody a link and you want to know if they clicked on it, create a bit.ly. It'll tell you if they clicked on it. What I do is if I send a link to someone and I want them to know about this link, and I don't want nobody else to click on this link, I make a bit.ly, and then I send it to them. And when they click on it, it'll tell you that person clicked on it. So it tracks it. Unless you're using the
specific link for them.
Correct.
Had to try that.
I mean, because that way you'll know she clicked on it. And then because it'll tell you, say, okay, this person clicked on it at this day and this time. It'll even give you the time, which is bananas. But I mean, I love bit.ly. I use it all the time. It's free and it works well. So if you don't have a tracking feature, if you don't have the A/B splitter or a tracking feature with PDL Pro, you can use that. bit.ly free. Another thing is, what's she promoting? Do you know right now?
Yeah, she's promoting one of those gifting programs.
There you go. Cash gifting and cash gifting, is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's
crowdfunding.
No, it's not crowdfunding. Yeah, there's several out.
I mean, here's what I would do. I would go pull up a lot of content, research content that has to do with that. You know, does she have a fan page? You know, these are things that you can help with. Hey, listen, build a fan page, stop building notoriety, stop getting engagement, start using the social media to get this content, post it from the internet for you, post it on your site, and start promoting your program. Show the free landing pages that you get within the response magic. You put it on there and start using that as well as a landing page to capture leads. So if you give all of that, and again, it costs nothing.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, whoa, you giving me all this?
Yeah.
And what do you want in return? Over, it's it. Hit it with the bat 3 times. Knock on the head. Hey.
But you know what, right? One thing I've noticed is, and this is the thing is, you know, we put limitations on people. I used to drive city bus, and blind people could walk through the terminal better than people that could see. I mean, when buses coming in, they could ride the bus, get off at their stop with no help and stuff like that. How do they do that? Same thing is we put limitations on people, but look, they're online, they're watching videos, they're getting information. How do they get this information? We don't know, but they're doing it because I mean, there's a way to communicate. You just have to find the way that they actually communicate. Visuals. If she has a market and it's worth you investing your time into, then you can get people to sign videos. You can actually go put videos and put. You ever got on a video where you know they were teaching you a certain technique on something on Facebook, but when you got on there was no audio. There was a person. You could see the video, but they were typing the words up there. You can do that yourself, or you can get someone to do that. What is it worth you investing in someone like that? If it's worth you investing in them, and you see they have potential to a massive connection of other people, and there's a niche there, then it's worth you going beyond the average person, and that's what happens when you do that, and you start to get results that other people. Because that is a market where most people aren't focusing on. Not even as companies are. Our biggest differential with Brazil is communication, is language. So, I mean, even with that, how do we communicate with them? How do we get these people? We have to find someone who maybe does sign or whatever, and they can actually sign. If you go to churches, there's always someone. There's signed school students that, you know, for a small cost or a small fee, you know, help me out, whatever. I'll sign whatever video you want me to sign and listen to it and say what they're saying. So it can be done, but really, like I said, I had a lady. She complained so much about your company. It was another company. I think it was OPL. Oh, you guys don't have none of this, and I'm deaf, and I'm this, and I'm that, I'm this. But little did I know that she has a machine that does stuff. But she would always complain, but she wasn't telling me about the stuff that she had. How does she show up on the calls all the time? And how does she always inbox me all the time? I mean, they have a way of doing stuff. So sometimes the way you think they are disabled or at a disadvantage, but they also have other things that level them out, so to speak, as far as senses and other talents and other things. So, like I said, what does it work for you? I would connect with that person and see exactly how far they do have and what they have in their wheelhouse, so to speak, to actually communicate. Because they're online, they're communicating with people some kind of way. They're watching videos every day. They watch movies every day. They can't hear, so how are they doing this?
I have a question.
Closed captioning goes a long way. Of course, it's hard to put your passion in with that, but.
Yeah, you're right. It's hard to put the passion in with that.
I guess I was thinking more of myself than I was her, actually, because I agree with what y'all said. That about the only way would be closed captioning or text, and I was just thinking all the work involved in the text part of it. But like you said, that is definitely a niche, and I know for a fact that she has a lot of folks on her list that are deaf as well, because I've worked with them before. So
I want to know who this person is in private, because I hope it ain't the same person I'm talking about. Hey, I was watching Big Bang Theory yesterday, and Roz had a girlfriend who was deaf, and Penny said she's a gold digger and she's taking him for all his money. And then the guy said, deaf people don't do stuff like that. It don't matter what your handicap is.
They still people.
They still people. So that's what I'm saying is hopefully she ain't, because this lady kept saying she needs my company to take everything and she don't understand that. But little did I know, she does that in every company. Why was she trying to hustle me? I didn't understand why she was trying to hustle me. And she was using that to her advantage, and that's that. So that's why I say I just wanted to know if it was the same person.
I got a question.
I got an
answer. Thank you. I have a person now that signed up from Africa, and I've never had a foreign person in my organization before. So I'm wondering, I keep hearing guys talk about South Africa and, it's blowing up there. So I'm wondering, what are you guys saying to, the people that are foreigners are coming in? What's the big thing that they like about our system? Maybe somebody who's already had, experience with this can. One of our issues is the language too, and on his page, even there with the translated thing, it's still not translating the language. So I was thinking of telling him to get somebody that speaks English, to be a part of his team. But I'm just wondering what's being said to foreigners. So, I'm saying the same thing everybody else is saying.
What country it is?
I think Uganda.
Africa is bigger than you ever imagined.
Right. I'd have to look it up again. I went and actually looked at the website of the little town and everything, and it looks good, like a small town. So I know it's industry there and everything. I just wanted to know what's being said, from the company, so I know I'm saying the same thing, and you guys already know what's going on over there, and I really don't.
Hey, Ramon, you want to answer that?
No, go ahead, buddy. You know all the answers.
No. I didn't say I know all the answers. I said I got an answer. I got an answer. It might not be what he want to hear. Hey, what's that? Let me pull up that thing about Aquarius again.
Aquarius.
Well, Lonnie, I'm gonna tell you, and like I said, the mindset we teach the mindset of someone that's really working the business and someone who's struggling in the business. When I used to do TV repair and all that, my teacher told me, he said, look, if it's gonna take you more than 15 minutes to do it, you send it down the road.
Exactly.
Okay.
You heard what I just said?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Moral of the story is this. I mean, you're targeting an area where you're going to put in too much effort. When there's a certain point where you're putting in too much, you're putting too much out and not getting enough in. When you know that's happening, I mean, in the United States, we have, well, I don't know how many people there, but hundreds of millions. And you got one person there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And over here, you ain't going to have that many complications because the majority of the United States is speak English, right?
Right.
So your target audience are people that speak your language. So if you have a difficulty with someone that doesn't speak your language, then you need to find someone that speaks that language and speaks English, right? Number one, in that country. Then those are when you find that person and they want to be in the business, then you can then say, hey, I found someone that you communicate with. They're in the country with you, etc. They're in the business with me, and then they too can work together because they're going to be in the same business with you. Anyway,
Yeah.
but I mean, as of right now, like Sam said, it's just you got a lot on your plate, and you know what I'm saying. You're not hungry. You can eat. This is what I'm saying because maybe you're not feeling good or something. I don't know how to say it. Kind of analogy where you should leave that alone.
Okay.
Right now and focus on where you can work the best at.
Yeah, maximize your energies and your effort. Network marketing, the art is connecting with someone. Me and Ramon speaks Spanish, but it's a little bit different than Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese, so how do we get all these people? We have leaders that speak English and Portuguese. And me and Ramon, we allow them to be the leader. We empower them. That's the key. That's the key to network marketing. You have to empower other people. You can't be the end all be all. You gonna learn Swahili and everything else too?
Didn't plan to.
The official languages are English and Swahili.
Yeah, most of them look. They find a way. If you gotta look, you're sorting and sifting. I'm looking for the people who overcome obstacles in situations. I can't facilitate everybody's issue. Because everybody has an issue and a problem. So they have to be overcomers. I'm looking for the champions, the ones who fight through and find a way, being resilient in what they're doing. That's the characteristic. Despite their handicap, despite their language differences, they find a way. And that's what I'm pouring my time into. If everything is an excuse with you, we all got one, and I can't work with those people. So
it's I guess we're saying, listen, it's time. Sometimes you just gotta let people go.
You gotta let them go.
Don't force it because if you force it, it's gonna be worse for you, more work for you.
Yeah, like I told Ray, if it's a niche and you see it's worth it for you and it's worth your time to invest, then go for it. If not, leave it there like my teacher told me. Give it to someone else. You'll still be blessed. It's network marketing. They're connected. Are they free or are they enrolled at $25?
Right now they're free and
okay, so you just cancel that.
Yeah.
Just cancel that. They're free.
Yeah.
They'll probably never be anything but free. So why would I spend hours in a day trying to figure out stuff when I got people on the ready line that's hungry, that wants to have? I talked to a dude last night. He kept on asking me. He kept on saying, I don't like companies with upsells. Well, how many upsells you guys going to offer me before? I don't want $25. I said, how much money are you making right now? He said, 0. I said, well, I said, so what do you do for a hobby? Are you retired? He said, yeah, I'm retired. He said, my hobbies is traveling around the world. I said, you play golf, you fish, you hunt. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find something he spends $25 on that's a waste. So he told me, him and his wife are retired, and he travel around in a Winnebago, and they don't have the money. Budget is tight. I said, this is my leverage. $25 can help you have the money to pay for your travel. When I told him that, he forgot about the upsells. He forgot about all that. All he wanted to do was get into a program where he could pay $25 a month to help him get to that budget of being able to travel without being restricted. So you have to find the need. They can complain about whatever it is, but I'm telling you, they are wasting $25 on something. You have to find out what it is, and you have to leverage it. I found out it was travel. If I had found out he was buying guns, he was buying reeling rods, he was buying surf equipment, people waste money on anything. And when you show them, why are you wasting money on something that's never going to bring you the return that you need? This is a $25 program, and if you try it, I'm sure that you'll be able to get in. And even if you get 2 people, you'll be in the program for free. That's it, guys. That's it.
May I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Lonnie, I agree with Sing and with Ramona about not dissipating your energy with this one person. But as thinking outside of the box, I just did a search on Facebook, and I typed in Uganda, and you'll be amazed at the many Facebook groups that are dedicated to making money online in Uganda. And what you may want to do is join some of those, see if you can actually find a leader from Uganda who would step up and maybe, be a Walter, if you will, who would take the $25 legacy and run with it. And that was just an idea that I had.
That's great.
Sounds like a great idea to me.
There's a site I'm looking at right now. It's a public group, and I see one of my persons is in that group. It's called Make Money Online in Uganda. And so you can join that. You may find leadership right there if you post the right kinds of information there to make it exciting, to make it inviting, and to pique their interest. Case closed.
Yep. But just for you, that's work.
Work, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You might want to use it as something, not to dedicate all your energy and your efforts there, but it's just something that you may want to do as, like, I don't want to call it a hobby, but just concentrate all your energy and your effort on that one person. You may get a real leader or someone who is even in the United States who knows Swahili. There are many African Americans who know Swahili and speak it fluently. You may be able to get a leader that way, and I'm just saying.
Yeah, you have to weigh the cost. See what it's worth for you. But great thing, great concept, great question or statement this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi everyone. Can y'all hear me? This is John.
What's up,
John? What's happening?
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Yeah, I just want to piggyback on what Patricia said. We have dorm groups overseas, and when she put emphasis on finding a leader, I find a leader that can translate and for English and the language that that they speak. We had success. I got a friend of mine named Rick. He joined under me, and that's his target. His main target is Africa. He's hitting people up in Nigeria, Ghana. We actually got people. They actually joined and paid. And we're building a team there in Africa, and we found that leader. We found a guy named, if his name Benjamin, but he got a African last name. But he's doing very well. We giving him literature, and we basically gave him scripts and things, to help him, with that team, and so it works. It's just the key is you do have to put time in. We had to tag team to really help them get up to date, up to speed. We doing hangout rooms, try to show them hands on, how to market. He'll get his team on. So that's how you do it. And join the groups. Join the groups. It's more, you put more time with them because it's other countries. But when it's all said and done, if you got the time and you're willing to put it forth, it'll work out. Yeah, but I just want to testify about that. That's what we're doing here.
And the other thing, John, historically, most of Africa has either been colonized by the British, which would be an English-speaking country, the French or the Dutch. So, you've got those languages that you can deal with, those other languages that can be used as a means of communicating with them. When you start going out into the tribes, that's when you've got your challenges. And that's why we're probably need a native.
Yeah, that's true.
Great stuff, John. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks, John.
You're welcome.
Oh, it's hopscotch. Anybody can jump in.
Yeah, let's go.
It is I told you, Ramon, we were on the line last evening, and I asked you about the templates, and
Correct.
I'm going to tell you, I exhausted myself for quite a while trying to find a site to go to just to see how I could work that. Could you share that information again? If it's,
No, not a problem. But I'm gonna need a screen on this one.
I'm asking for the source code, you all, so that I can do a.
She wants to create sales pages
Yeah.
within the legacy, but she needs a HTML source code. So I'm gonna go ahead and share that with the.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Alrighty. What I did is I looked up free HTML, free HTML capture pages.
Capture page or template?
Yeah. Sales pages, capture pages. I think I searched it on right here actually. Let's see. All right. Free.
There were just so many of them. I didn't know.
Can you see my screen? I'm on Google.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Right here, if you look up, as you can see, I clicked on these already just to test these out. And the last one I clicked on was, let's see, I believe it was this one here. Let's see.
Lena can't see the screen.
So you can't see the screen?
Lena cannot.
I see your screen.
I can see.
Unmuted.
I see your screen.
Yeah, I don't know why they
Muted.
Can you enlarge your print?
What I'm gonna do, what I'm trying to do is what I'm doing is when you click on these pages, you want to make sure that there's a demo of it. If there's no demo, then you can't use it because you don't want to download it. Downloading is not going to help you get to the HTML quicker. But some of these sites, like this is these may be a higher HTML code. It's HTML 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it's an HTML5 in the legacy, I think we only have up to 4. It may not pick up the new HTML and vice versa. So some HTMLs work and some do not. So that's you have to be aware of. So when you do select an actual free sales page or capture page and you see one that you like and they have a demo of it, just click on demo. And what's going to happen is you're going to be able to take that HTML, like let's say one of these here. Let's see if this has a demo. See, it's not clickable. A lot of times they want you to get their email, and they want your email, and sometimes they'll send you an email and they'll say, hey, you can download it. Downloading it for the legacy is not going to work because you can't upload any files on the legacy. You can only copy and paste the HTML. So I'm just trying to remember which one I picked. I'm clicking on the ones I've already clicked on previously.
When I saw that they wanted cash, I was trying to figure out.
Cash rules everything, right?
I mean, screen, get the money.
$1 bill,
Bill, y'all. Which one was the one that I clicked on? I'm trying to remember which one it was. Let's see if this one has a demo. See, this is download. You don't want to download them. Because if you download them, then you'll just have a file. And now the only way to take it is to upload it.
Taking us way back with that.
Yeah, that's always Sam is always doing that. Way back. No, we don't want to download. Give me a second, I'll find it. I just gotta remember which one it was. Let's try this one.
You want to work in the background and just come back, and maybe somebody else has a question.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll do that until I find one. It'll take a few seconds, but once I get it, I'll pull it up. Go ahead, Sam. You want to take the screen?
Do I want to take the screen? Hold on, let me get back to where I was at.
Thanks.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Superstars. Hey, I expected to see like 20 videos yesterday. I poured my heart out and I only got one. That was Ray. Appreciate it, Ray. Appreciate it. So,
Mine was in the chat.
It's in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, to me?
Yeah. Well, it's in the public chat right here.
Oh, public chat. We got a public chat? $25 legacy got a public chat?
I didn't know that.
No, I'm talking about in the conference.
You got me lost. What?
In the free conference room.
Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't see it. Willie Will.
You got a YouTube link there.
For some reason, I only see Linda and Miss Pat's messages.
Scroll down.
I'm trying. It's not going anywhere. It only shows me Linda's and Miss Pat. And Janet said good morning. That's it. Hey, somebody repost it. Maybe I need to go to Willie's name or something. I don't know, because it won't. It don't let me see it. No.
Okay. Try. I'm gonna send it to you again.
I posted it again too.
You got it?
Yeah, I see Ray's.
All right, that YouTube link there is super.
Okay, now I see it. Oh, that's crazy. Man, hurry up, platform. Can you hurry up?
Lena wanted to know if you wanted her to do hers over.
Yeah. Go ahead, Lena. So once you develop your story, then you do the thing. You know what the thing is, like whatever you do to show your business, whether it's a presentation, a flip chart, or you might demo your product, or you might have a video you want to send them, or you might have email. You might want to send them an email. But get them prospecting. Set a goal. If you're trying to move at least 20 people, then you want to at least talk to 2 to 3 people a day. Give them your story and close them in. A lot of people gonna say no now. Don't be scared of no. Yes, drill sergeant. You know that's right. Drill sergeant, yes, drill sergeant. You know that's right.
Somebody said hi,
Look,
Lonnie. Hit me up on Facebook too.
after I'm not gonna put this challenge out today because I know most of you guys ain't gonna do it. But when we come back from San Antonio, we
Said
want
hi,
to blow
Lonnie.
this
Hit me up
thing
on
out of the
Facebook,
water.
That
So
just says name.
we gonna do a reset.
This
We
thing.
got to get refocused, readjusted, because we done got lackadaisical, whatever. I
I'm
don't know
not
if that's the
seeing
right
that one.
word, Miss Pat, but I'm using it anyway. We done got, yeah,
Oh, John.
so comfortable with,
Okay.
John, you?
hey,
Okay.
how many people
He
got
said hit me
10
up on Facebook.
directs under them in
I suppose in regards to your
$25?
question.
Okay.
Anybody on this call, except for Aaron, and I don't know about Willie. Willie probably does. I think Willie does. Aaron and Willie, you guys. Anybody else who has 10 directs this in under them already? Because you know we're about to go into this $65 matrix. Woo! Yeah, money for everybody. But guess what? If you ain't got no directs, you ain't getting no match. So how you gonna play the game with everybody else if you don't have no directs? So you gotta get off your rusty dusty, take some action. So after we get back from, cause me and Ramon, we're gonna connect. We're gonna be like Mighty Morphin Rangers. We're gonna connect, and we're going up a whole nother level. We're gonna be with Pastor Mel. We're gonna be with Michael Irvin, and everybody's gonna be blowing our heads up with $25 legacy chatting in the room. We're gonna be live on Facebook too, you guys. We're gonna be streaming live. But when we come back, it's gonna be a total shift. So I want to challenge you guys. We want to go on a 30-day reset. Just like pre-launch, we're gonna go get it, and we're gonna have some structure. I'm gonna lay it down and
I'm
show
still
you
not
guys
seeing
exactly
anything from
what.
John.
But the
It's
first
under
part
name.
of prospecting,
Name.
it has to have a developed
It was
story.
right before
And
Brady
it don't
we
need
did
to be no 2-hour thing. You need a short version and you need a long version.
Okay, I see
Now,
John.
however you
it
want to
just says
structure.
name.
Now
Okay,
there's
it says name.
some method to the madness from the
Okay.
structure that I gave you, because I stole it from somebody who that's what they do. So, you know, you can do it any way you want to do it, but I duplicate success. I'm not reinventing the wheel. If this is what, you know, thousands of top-notch entrepreneurs and marketers, if this is the flow that they're using and how it should be set up, I'm not going against the grain. Can you have success going against the grain? Yeah. If you're super talented like Sam Warren, then maybe you can. But if you're not, you need to stay in the order of things. And that's how most people should be. If you don't have 10 people under you in $25 legacy. I said 10 and you win from the beginning. I've been listening to all these other gurus and the difference in you taking your business 10, this, 10, that, 10, that. So it's something magical at 10. I can't explain what it is. Maybe it's money compounding. My brother said you need to keep 10 grand in the bank at all times. I don't know why, but I just do it. Because it's something about money. The government ain't gonna come check on you until you got 10 grand. They want to know what you're doing. Because then now they got to pay some more taxes or something. I don't know why it's 10, but 10 is the magic thing. So if you're sitting on 1 or 2, you're 8 steps away to really busting the gut and making this thing happen. So if you want to get on a crusade after we get back from San Antonio, we're going to be ready. I'm trying to go see if we can get our hats today. $25 legacy hat and t-shirts and all those good things. We're going to represent you guys down in Texas where everything is large and big. So, you know, I done gained 15, 20 pounds, so I feel good down in Texas. Extra large. And I got my tea on the oven, right? I done steeped all night long, so I'm good. Maybe I can lose 2 pounds before I get there.
Awesome.
But yeah, you ready, Ramon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to find the page. I forgot which one it was.
Here you go. Let me send this back to you, Ramon. And I'm gonna check out your video, Soup, while Ramon is doing that.
Make sure I'm using the right page.
But you know what? I heard Willie was the best one the other day. But anyway.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Alright, what this page, where we got this page from was 42. The one I got it from was 42 plus free squeeze page templates. And this is a squeeze page templates free.com. So that's the website. Squeeze page templates free.com. And what happened was this is the template that we took. Okay. Obviously he's promoting other templates here. But what I wanted to show you is how to grab this template and create and use it for your own. And then at the very bottom, you can add your autoresponder right over here somewhere. You can, remove this. You can, all this will be there inside of the legacy page. As you can see, this is one that I've copied from someone else's legacy, Brazil, which was this guy right here. He created the page, Marcio Borrallo. Whatever program this is that he's using to create a capture page, it's identical HTML that we use. So I can actually grab everything that he has on this page as well. So, for instance, and you can change it, the wording, the video, all this good stuff here. If you have it, if you like the sales page and you want one just like this, then you can even add your autoresponder here. You can remove this one, and vice versa. So this is what he has for a sales page. Again, it's your own design. This is what I love about what we're trying to do here. With the sales pages for the legacy, you can create your own. There's other programs that you can take blocks and you can paste blocks and so on. But this one you can kind of create it in the third-party area program and bring it over here and share it. And if you don't know how to create it, well, guess what? This is why this is the best time to go ahead and take it. And this is what's called HTML coding. Copy and paste it. And once you paste it, all you have to do is click on update and then deselect the source code, and there's the capture page. This is actually the Brazil one. I know it doesn't look like it here, but this is what it looks like now, and then this is what it looks like when someone else is looking at it. So this is the link that you're going to be sharing. And when someone sees this, this is your sales page. It's got your email, phone number, your social accounts, and you can edit every piece of this. So if you want to change the links, you can do that. You change the phone number, you can make this to an English. Obviously, this is a picture that you cannot change. You would have to put another image here. You would have to remove this image yourself. This one obviously is in Brazil, but you can change that. You can change this, the video. This is a button that I found online on Gmail, Google, excuse me, and the same thing with this image. These are all from Gmail. This is one from one of our programs. This is the social scheduler. That's that product picture there. And you got a regular PayPal pays it, but he created this in another program. All I've done was, okay, I like it. It looks great and all. Let me show you how to use it inside of the legacy. I wanted to take it from there, bring it here, so that way people will know, hey, you can use a legacy to build it. And that was pretty much my intention. And by doing so, now everyone wants to create their own. You mean this down here? You can't remove it. The whole point is to, I don't know who name is, but you can't remove that. That's the whole point, is to have it there. You know what I mean? It's to promote the legacy. We want to at least get a little bit of we'll give it to you for free to be able to create this all for free. So, you got to give us a little credit. So that's what that is. Oh, okay.
You said okay.
The next thing is how to grab that sales template is where we were. So I went and looked up the sales template. This is the one I selected. This is it here. So what do you do next? You right click it, right? Pat? You there, Pat?
I understand that part. It's just that I couldn't find a site. I couldn't find a site that was friendly to me.
Well, see, yeah, I get what you're saying. Well, it's going to take listen, if you're not creating your own sales pages, then it's going to take some time to find one that actually works with our system. But when you do find it, Wix, believe it or not, works, their pages, but it's hard to edit the Wix pages. That is another problem I found. So I was also looking around to see what works with us and what doesn't. Like I said, coding is difficult. When you got HTML4, coding, and you're working with HTML3, it won't sync together. So when you copy the HTML and you paste it, and you hit the source code, and then you remember when you hit the source code, that's not how it's actually going to look. You still have to take the link, put it, and open it up in a browser, and then you'll see exactly how it's going to look. But we don't want you guys to think that it's going to look how the 25 legacy one looks. And this is how it actually looks right now, and this is how it looks like in HTML after you paste it. So it looks like garbage right here. You wouldn't think it looked good. So before you think that this is how it's going to look, open it up in a new browser first, because this is actually how it really looks, even though it didn't look presentable inside of the HTML coding area. Okay, so just make sure you understand that part. Now, HTML coding, like anything else, if you don't know how to code, which the majority of us don't, it can become a problem and an issue. This is why all these other companies are making so much money, because you pay to create these pages. What they do not know is that the legacy gives you the ability to take those HTML codes and paste it here and use them and edit them. So you don't have to pay for it. Free. And this is why this is powerful, ladies and gentlemen. So we're not telling you to promote the legacy. You can promote anything. If you have another program you want to promote, then go ahead, by all means. So if I click on my site feature, and I'm looking for another program I want to promote, let's see, let's check out this page. I'm gonna lock this one, I'm gonna unlock this one, and I'm gonna share this one. So all I have to do is just refresh the page, and that's the page that's gonna show up. And there it is. This is a Wix website. You see here? The problem with the Wix one is they have like a lock on their system. So it's just, I was trying it out, testing it to see if it would work, and it didn't. So I wouldn't even bother using them.
It says right there on that particular page that it's an HTML5 site too.
Exactly. And that's why I can't edit it. But that being said, let's see what this one is. I was out there just figuring out what I can do to find the perfect program that you can create. Here's one I found on social media. On Google. I don't know why I'm saying social media, but I found this on Google. Again, free. You're about to learn secrets that most people will never know about. Again, this is a sales page with the gift arrow. These are popular because a lot of people will read this, and then when you have a button here or something here, move on to the next page, and then you can forward them to wherever you want them to go. A lot of times you can do that with the free autoresponder. Once you create it, the form, they fill it out. You can forward them wherever you want them to go. So you have to do your due diligence. I mean, is this an easy way to promote? How many of these have you seen out there? Does it work? I don't know. You just have to test it. You have to test it. You have to share it and find out. I mean, that's why people do A/B split tests. You find out if it's working on one social media platform than the other, and vice versa. It's called testing and doing research. This is why the social scheduler comes in handy, because you can take your link, this link here, share it on the social scheduler, and voila, it'll become a clickable link or clickable image. If you have an image, that image will show up, and then you share it. When people click on it, they'll be taken here. So don't be afraid to share your sales pages on social media or through a social scheduler. I know we teach you how to create and get content, how to get content from using the research area, but you can also share your links as well. So don't be bashful, ladies and gents. And remember, whatever image you have up top, at the very top, the very first image, that's what's going to show up on social media. If you have more than one image, it's a possibility it may give you the ability to choose which image you want to share. But when you're choosing a social scheduler, at the very bottom, when you paste the link, if it doesn't give you that arrow so you can switch pictures, then it's going to be that only link, which is the very first image. Same thing with all these other websites. It's always, it grabs the first image it sees when they're uploading it. Is this a great way for you to share your programs? Of course. And I'll give you the heads up of why. I'm going to go ahead and upload an image right at the very top of this. And the reason why I'm going to do this so you can see that when we share this link on the social scheduler, right? So I'm going to click on create a new message, and I'm going to grab that link and I'm going to paste it. And I want you to see that it's going to grab that image. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and edit this. I call it Joe Test because I was just testing stuff out. And I'm going to go ahead and paste an image right above this. So I'm just going to hit enter. Oh, maybe not. Because I did it in coding, so what I have to do is I have to do it inside coding in order to get it. So I have to hit enter, and then I have to paste the coding HTML for it. So as you can see, this coding is weird. It says, like I don't understand what this means, but I know it works. This is an actual image, and there it is right here, and this is the image. GIF, okay, and then you have the height, table text, and so on. So, but again, this is coding. It's very difficult. So all I'm going to do is just grab an image from Photo Bucket, I'm going to paste it there, and we'll see what we get. How about that? That way we can share it on social media and make it clickable. So that way, all your images, whatever you add there, will be clickable. Facebook, what else? I'm just going to grab one of these here. How about this one? And I'm going to get the direct link, which is this one right here. All right, I copied it. Now I'm going to go back here and I'm going to paste it. Control V. And then I'm going to hit the source code. Actually, I did it wrong. My apologies. I have to click on this and then paste it. Because it wasn't HTML, it's a URL. And then hit outside of the box and hit OK. And when the image showed up, where did I put it? It went on the bottom. All right, let's go here. Source code. Enter. It takes a little finagling to work around it, ladies and gents, but once you get it in there, I mean, as you can see, it'll show up. You just got to make it smaller and then center it. And then I'm going to center it like this. And then I'm going to update it. Now, this is just a test. Don't think I'm not going to use this actual image. It obviously doesn't look great. The whole point of this, so you can see, now I'm going to refresh it. And there it is. Now what I'm going to do is grab this link, go to the social scheduler, and I'm going to share it. So I'm going to make a post. I'm going to put it on Facebook. There we go. And then I'm going to paste it. If I'm putting you to sleep, it's not my intention. Nobody said this was going to be fun. As you can see, it's trying to populate the image, the system, so we'll see what happens. What we can do, I'm going to share it on, again, social media. I'm going to share it on Facebook, and I want it to become clickable. So right now it's trying to grab the image. So it may possibly grab it. It may possibly not grab the image. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on post now anyway in the hopes that it will. So I'm not going to wait for this because we're live. I'm just going to click on post now, and hopefully it's going to post that image. Successfully queued, new content. So in about a minute or two, it'll appear. But the goal is so you can promote whatever it is you're trying to promote and get it out there. Now, creating that image was created by, inside of the image editor that we created, through not social, it was Expressive. That's the one I used, and I created that image. I added the lady, added the computer, added the name, and then I added it to that sales page. Now, this is what I want them to see. Now, depending on the image size, it may come out small or it might come out too large. But the goal is to create a sales page that is unique to you. So when you add images, you can add them anywhere and everywhere inside it. You can add in between. You can add your text. You can change the color. You can add video. I've seen some phenomenal looking ones, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm telling you, this here feature, what I'm showing you now, people pay a lot of money for. And if not, they're paying $5, $10, $20, $25, $30, $40 a month to be able to create these sales pages and however they want them to look. Not a lot of people give you the capabilities to do that. We usually give you a limited editing space. We give you full editing area, a full editing area where you can add text, video, graphs, charts, responders, you name it. It's a very powerful advertisement feature, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what I was creating another fan page, but I forgot. So let me go ahead and skip. There we go. I'll do this later. I just want you to see the image, how it looks like on social media. I'm giving it a second to propagate. Anybody else sleeping other than me?
Unmuted.
I'm wide awake, man. This is awesome training. Thank you.
Aaron had a question for one of his people, Rita. Once you put the capture page inside your fan page, how do you remove it?
You want to remove the responder?
Yeah, because
Very easy.
Lisa was having problems with hers one time, and I had to go in there and delete the code or something. I had to do something crazy.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, it really isn't difficult. If you make it difficult, it'll get difficult. I mean, it's not hard at all. I mean, if you added it here, you can take it out. You know what I mean? You gotta click on edit it. You know what I mean? You're gonna manage tabs. You gotta go into the area, and that one you can remove a tab, which is the one we put. If you want to remove this one, you can remove it, or you can put it in order. What you're gonna do is click on settings. Let's go. It is in. Let's see here. These add different responding letter. Yeah, we could do that. I did it. I forgot exactly how I did it. I have it recorded, but we have to click on edit page settings.
Yeah.
Go to settings, and then go to apps. Yeah, I believe it's apps. Let me just make sure. All right, click on apps, and here it is right here. And then what you gotta do. Where is my screen at?
I see it.
Okay. Go ahead and refresh it. What you gotta do, it says response matching right here. It says edit settings, link this tab. Just click this X to remove it entirely.
But see, this is the issue that we had, is once you removed it, it's gone, but then when you put the new code in there, the old one will come back. It will never get rid of the first one. So you have to go inside there and delete it. I have to figure out where it It's,
What do you mean?
when you try to put a new code there, it doesn't accept the new code. It keeps putting the old code back in.
So if I delete this and I try to add another one, it won't take the new one. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what it was doing with Lisa. I don't know if that. Aaron, are you on here? Now, if she just wants to know how to remove it, and that maybe
This is how you remove it, right here.
yeah, I don't know if that's what it, as far as if she knew how to remove it, she just was having an issue because
Muted.
that's what Lisa was having. I tried it, and it took me about 30 minutes to figure out how to actually get it to do it.
So if you go to settings, click on apps, apps here, and just hit the X button. You want to remove this application?
Yeah.
Yes. And then what'll happen is it'll no longer. Oops, I hit the wrong button.
So,
go back. It is
did
no
I
longer
answer?
here.
Did I answer your question, Aaron?
You see, it's no longer here. That app. Aaron, you there? Yes, you did. Okay.
Yeah, you did. Okay, that's great.
So settings at the very top, and then click on apps, and then you'll see it here, and then you just hit the X button and it'll delete it out. If you just delete the tab, that's not going to do any difference. You have to delete the entire app because the app will be recognized. Maybe that's the problem you're having with Lisa. Maybe she didn't delete the tab. Maybe she deleted the tab but not the app. And that's why it keeps recognizing the same one.
Well, I end up having to go on response.
Anyways, to give you a remember the train. Okay, I figured it out. I just thought she. All right. As you can see, guess what we have here, ladies and gents? Remember the image that we just posted? Again, it says Joe Test, so that's the name of the page, but you can change the name. But the whole point of this, look, you got your headline, right? And you got your image. And when they click on the image, voila, they're right at the page.
Nice.
So now you have clickable image software within the legacy. And you can create that by just adding a photo at the very top of whatever you're advertising. Or in between. I don't think it'll only if this is the first image, then this is gonna take this image. But again, since this is the first image, it took this image, and this is why I'm showing you here. See, that's how easy it is to create. I mean, we have clickable image software, and it's free, but you just remember you gotta add the image at the top. That is it. I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing, because there's so many people that have sales page, they created them, but they don't have images at the top, or they have a small image, maybe a photo of themselves or something, or a logo, then it's going to take that image. But if you add an image that you would like to share at the very top, I mean, some people do have headline images, like a slider, right? Sliders, etc. So it wouldn't be a problem for you to promote an image at the very top and then have your content below. Just another way for you guys to advertise. And then you can, and then you just grab the link, and wherever you share this link, that's what image is going to show up on social media. LinkedIn, on Twitter, it probably won't. Twitter, you have to.
Hey, where you go, Ramon?
And we'll share this image there as well. Let's see here. I'm going to paste it. Maybe I got to put link. Let me do that. If I go here and I click on link, and then I paste it, there it goes. There is the image. So I add link, and the image will show up just like that. And then you can share it on Google Plus as well. Eventually, in time, we'll have Google Plus in our social schedule as well as WordPress. But that's going to take time. But right now, we have a powerful system. We have some major social sites. This is how you're going to get promotion efforts out there on social media, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, start using exactly what everything we have here, everything we're showing you. You can use it to create a phenomenal array of stuff. This is something of value, Ray, Lonnie, or everyone that's having an issue. Create your own video. Create your own video of you creating a sales page. I mean, it won't take but a few minutes. I mean, practice a little bit. That way you get a handle of it. Once you create it yourself and you're showing it and they see you doing it, if they see you doing it, they're gonna be like, well, I can do it too. So that's what so if they get that in their head and they start creating and say, hey, listen, all you gotta do is sign up and make a free account. Just like you said with that lady, right?
Right.
This is what you tell her. Hey, listen, check this video out, and she might not be able to hear the video, but she can see it, and you doing it, and I don't know, maybe you can add audible, or you can add, what's that called? Captions.
Closed caption.
Closed captions to it, and then she can then, read it while you're going and presenting and how to. This is huge. This is huge, ladies and gentlemen, because here's another sale. This is what you can sell too. When they join a company, the company makes these sales pages. It's great. But when they leave that company, guess what? They no longer have access to these sales pages. Because it's the company's sales pages. It's not yours. You just have an affiliate link with it. That's it. But with the legacy, whatever you create, you can always have. It's yours. You have an account with us. Even if it's free, it's yours. And you can edit the name anytime you choose. This little name here at the very end, you can change that to whatever you want, whenever you want, or whatever post you want. That's huge because it's not an affiliate link. It's whatever you want to. So you may be in a company this month, the next company down the road, you may not be in. So you can start branding yourself using these sales pages as well. Hey, it's the possibilities endless, ladies and gentlemen. You just gotta get down and get dirty, get your hands dirty, get in your hands inside using this stuff. You start showing people how to do this stuff. You start showing them the scheduler. They're gonna pay that $25. They're gonna pay it. You guys gotta really push the product. This is the product. This is the product. The schedule is a product. The communication within the system. I mean, we don't have no responder built within the legacy, but you can still reach out to your teams and email your teams within the system. Just click on free. I mean, click on members, sponsored, and then you click on a name, and there's a little email box to the right. Click on that. Edit the email. Send them an email like, hey, look, I know you're a free member, and you haven't upgraded yet. Do you know you can create these sales pages? Here's a training video showing you how to do that. I mean, if you're going to be here, you might as well take advantage of it. That's the stuff you want to tell them. That way they can start using it and using it. And the more they use it, the more the names being out there, the more the names being published, the more your name being out there. Because remember, even if they're free and they're using these sales pages and they may not be paid member, guess what? When someone of them that likes the sales pages, right, let's say they're sharing it and wants to sign up for the legacy, well, even though this free member isn't signed up, when they click on this link, guess where they're going? That's right. They're going to sign up with the individual, and guess what that person's going to do? When they sign up, and they click on sign up, they're going to roll up to the next sponsor, okay? They're going to roll up because this member's free. You know what I'm saying? So you get the credit. So don't forget it. I tried to rhyme it. Horrible, but I tried. So, hey, this is what you do. You give value where value's due. Let them use it. Let them keep creating their content. Let them have fun. Let them promote. Eventually, they'll upgrade because there's no other way. I mean, there's no reason not to upgrade down the road. If you keep continually pushing the products, they love the products, they use the products, they're going to upgrade, they're going to use it for a long time. It's hard to leave something that's working really well and creating. I mean, I can't tell you years ago when I used to promote on social media and on Twitter, on Facebook, on Google, I had to have a tab on every social media account. And it stunk because I had to go to every one and put a link, put a link, put a link, put a link. Go to another group, put a link, put a link, put a link. You remember that, Sam?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, it was tough. Now I just gotta push one button, bloop, and it goes out to all of them. It just doesn't. I mean, I can't tell you how ecstatic I am about that because it definitely takes a lot of my it's time wasted. Believe it or not, it's time wasted. A lot of times you see posts on social media that it might look like I'm in front of the computer. I'm not. I'm letting the computer do the work for me. Getting the brand out there, getting the content out there, getting my Twitter followers out there. How's your Twitter follower base growing, by the way? Anybody have any stats they want to share? Have they been sharing on Twitter? Sharing their content on Twitter. Anybody using Twitter other than me? Name I have been sharing. Okay. What's your name? It says name, and you didn't share your name, so the reason why. John. Oh, this is John Urquhart. Okay, cool. So, Twitter has a base following as well. I mean, there's money to be made here at Twitter as well. It's not just Facebook. Twitter is it's fun. It's easy. Again, you don't have to create crazy stuff here. But look, 59 minutes ago, I shared this. Where was I? I was on this training with you. But I'm still promoting. This is Entrepreneur Magazine. I'm just sharing great content. Keep it one. I guess the hashtag didn't work well. I guess because of the percent. Am I right, Pat? Maybe I needed to spell percent. But here we go. I have been growing using the training we've got. That's it. That's all you can do, ladies and gentlemen. Look, you're gonna get. I got 2 likes on this one, 2 loves. How to find a quick way to explore your vacation in Delhi. I mean, listen, I don't know nothing about Delhi. I don't know. I mean, I don't vacation a lot, but what I can tell you is people do. and if you share content, they'll like it and love it. And then you'll start getting stats, followers, likes, and vice versa. Notifications will start growing. You'll be added to specific groups. People love adding people to different categories. Here we go. Just Life Lessons added you to list of Just Life Lessons about an hour ago. You remember that hashtag I like using? I like using hashtag Life Lessons. And because of that, this gentleman added me to that group. Now, in that group, when I post, they're going to see it, these people in that group. And vice versa. This person like this, I got about 6 hours, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 followers. Now, they'll come and they'll go. A lot of these people will come and go. But now my audience is starting to become organic. Like I rarely click on Twitter nowadays. I rarely log in here. Maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, I'll log on Twitter. But now I'm starting to grow more followers than me following. I'm almost at 200 over, as you can see here, which is what a lot of people look for. And I'm doing it organically, which is great because I don't have to follow somebody anymore for them to follow me because they want to follow me because of the shit that I'm posting. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, I don't have 100,000 followers, but you got to remember, not too long ago, about a year and a half ago, I had 0, and I had to grow and start from somewhere. And this is a great thing because eventually, this account is going to be where, the 100,000 followers, 200,000 followers over time. Is it going to take a year or 2? If it does, so be it. But you know what? It's organic. It's not going to be forced. I'm not buying followers. I'm not buying any traffic. Not to my Twitter account anyways. I mean, Facebook page is different. Hey, you got to make money with it too. Sometimes you got to spend some money. So that's how you do it, Bonnie. So anyways, I don't want to take too much of your time. Patricia, hopefully that helped you, when you asked that question. Did that help you by any chance?
Absolutely, it did.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I do apologize that it took me a second to get to it. But what I also wanted was to show them that, again, I wouldn't, this gentleman, He's a great leader for Brazil. And but I mean, if you wanted to take this page, just right click it and view page source, and voila, there it is. Now you got it, and then you can edit every little piece of it, grab it, and paste it inside of Legacy, and use it. So you can change the headline image. That image is what's going to show up on social media, which will be this. It won't look so wide. It'll probably try to chop it up or cut it, or it might not look so good because the way it's you know, it's one of those headline images. So you can add one that's a little bit more less, you know, less width and a little bit more height possibly, or just a bit smaller. But have fun. That's all I can say, ladies and gentlemen. Have fun. I mean, if you like the sales page, he has a Skype info here. It'll take you to your Skype. He has his information. WhatsApp. I don't know if you guys use that. It's a free messaging. You can make free calls as well. And then you can add your little autoresponder to the left here. You have the coding. You guys can all create that form. You can add a video here. It's all HTML editable. You can add a different image here, a button. You can make this all English and add your own images. Have fun, gents. Jesus Christ, I love this stuff. If I had this when I was free, dude, I go bananas, man. That's all I can say. I go bananas. Sam?
Ramon,
Yeah.
about that percent sign, you have to write it out. No,
Okay.
you can't use any, sorry about that, guys. Can't use any, what do they call, punctuation marks. I think you can use the underscore, but none of the other.
Gotcha. Gotcha. But as you can see, that training I just showed you today on the clickable image, do you guys understand how to do that?
Yes.
You guys understand? Aaron, Lonnie, you guys know how to do all that good stuff? I just want to make sure they do, because that's a powerful feature.
Yes, I understand how to do it.
You know that Facebook friends, everybody promoting that Facebook friends. So here's what I would do, since Aaron Bobby's good at this stuff, I would kind of give them a challenge. Because since they already created all that content, right? Remember, Bobby, Aaron, you created that Facebook post, and then you have, below that you had text, and then you said step 1, step 2. What if you create, I missed the clue, image. Well, if you created that image and added it at the very top, and then below that you added the steps.
Muted.
And create a sales page, and people will follow it. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and the next step will be to sign up for the legacy. I mean, you can create a sales page, a long one, and then we can just take the HTML and everybody can just share it. Because what's going to happen is now going to become a clickable link rather than just an image and people saying info. Just some pointers that could possibly work.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good.
What do you think, Sam?
Man, awesome. Yeah, they can do that if they get in there and set it up.
It only takes one person to set it, and everybody else can just copy the HTML. And then when they get in there, they can edit, whatever the personal link.
Right.
And that's it. That's all they would need to do. I mean, I'll sit down with him and see what he wants to do. If he wants to take on the task, I mean, I'll be more than happy to work with him and get it done.
Yeah, John could do that too.
John's got one that he's been promoting that's almost like that.
The sales page?
Uh-huh.
What is the link? Let's take a look at it.
Yeah, brother.
Post it right there. Is he still here? I think he got booted out accidentally. What does that mean?
Yes. And it's hot.
I got you.
I speak all languages.
I don't speak Southern, sorry.
You're gonna have to wise up, buddy.
Unmuted.
I'm in the north and I haven't forgotten my southern way of talking.
Yeah, we just make up stuff because we don't have no real language.
Well, today's training was, members training day. We get to answer your questions. I mean, I took a lot of everyone's time at the end. I do apologize.
This was great.
It's
This
not
was
easy
great.
to talk about something like that.
That's what we're gonna do Friday.
Hey, Ramon, I put that link in the chat there for John.
Cool. I'm gonna click on it now.
Hey, that we're gonna rewind Friday. Rewind Friday.
Oh, he created a Wix account. I see what he did.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, see, here's the problem. Here's the problem with Wix. You see this here? This is why John wanted it.
Hey, I bet I can still do it. I bet I can still copy it.
This is the problem with Wix. It won't, what do you call that? When you move, it moves the whole page along with the bottom because of this tab they have here. You see this?
My screen has froze up on you. I can't see what you're looking at. That's all right.
But at the very bottom, the problem is this. The Wix created this using Wix. This cannot be taken off. We need to take this off. So there should be a way inside the HTML to take that out.
Yeah, there is a way.
Yes, correct, Aaron. This has to be deleted. So that way this can take its place. And if this can take that place, then we'll be good to go, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have the source code for this, but we will need John to go ahead and... Hey, John, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
You know how you told me about the copyright?
Yeah.
We can't take this out, and the reason why it's doing this is because of Wix advertising at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
You got to remove this.
Oh, okay, I got it.
You got to remove this bar. And maybe it should be at the bottom. Yeah, Control F and search and delete it. That's correct. You got to go in the source code and figure out where you can find this and delete this. If you delete it, then this should stay here. And you will no longer have a problem with this because this is supposed to be, because now what Wix is saying is telling the HTML coding that this,
Muted.
which is supposed to be at the bottom, is no longer the bottom. This is part of the site. And that's why it's rolling up.
Oh, okay.
That's the way they do it so you won't do what you're doing. I mean, I wouldn't even promote this because they could tell, I mean, this is not a Wix site.
Yeah,
It's a Wix site, but it's not it at Wix. It's
Yeah,
using it.
What is
I mean,
it?
so,
It just scrolls.
yeah, it won't move. This will stay here.
I got it.
But the reason why it's staying here is because of this. This has to be removed.
Okay.
Once you remove this, this will be able to stay.
Okay, I got
You
it.
won't have that problem. But it looks good. I mean, I like the background movie. I love this pop feature here that you have inside here. Other than that, I mean, this image is a little blurry,
Yeah.
but I guess because you have to make a close-up of it.
Yeah.
HTML converters?
Say again?
Are there HTML converters?
Convert it to what?
Like you have 5 and I want to convert it to 4.
Yeah. There's programs out there, I'm sure. I mean, but like I said, there's a cost to all of that. There's always a cost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, I like this. You know what I mean? I like the way you have it set up here. My only concern is this to get this removed.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it may not be possible because they may have it invisibly coded inside because they know people will do this.
Yeah, I got you.
So you might have to try to find it. If you do find it, let us know. I mean, but that's all that's what that is.
Who will?
But it looks good though.
The image, I just made an image the one, scroll down a little bit. Yeah, that new I made that image and I posted in a group Make Money Online and I got like 50 hits in 24 hours.
Cool.
If I click on View Image, if I click on it and View Image, this is the code for that image. So if I copy it,
Okay.
If I copy this image and I bring it to the legacy here, watch what I can do with this image. And then I click on here, I'm gonna make it clickable now, that image. And I'm just gonna take it and post it here. I'm gonna go to source code and I'm gonna remove that image. Nope, I did it wrong again, didn't I? I gotta click here. I'm gonna delete that one. And I'm gonna hit this, and I'm gonna paste, and click outside, and then OK, and there it is.
Wow.
And now I can use this image. And this will be clickable now on Facebook. If I click on update, but you get what I'm saying? So when you share your link on Facebook, the first image they're going to see is the Facebook one, which is this one here. That one.
Wow. That's phenomenal. Wow.
I think it's cool. So, and then, I mean, you can base your advertising around this. I'm not exactly sure how we would do it, but it's very easy to do. You have this image here, make one. You can add text above it. It'll still show this image. You can add a headline above this, but this has to be the first image straight down.
Oh, okay.
So if you have any other images, it can't be above this.
Okay.
Make sure this is the first image. And then, so you can add text above this. And then when you're working down, this is the first image, boom, great. Now, this is the image, you advertise this around, and then anything on the bottom, you can add video, content, all that good stuff. And then when you share this link on social media, it'll share it on Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want to share it. I'm going to refresh this because it might not work. I might still bring the whole image because the way Facebook works, coding. It may take some time to delete it. But I'm going to try to do it now. I'm going to paste that. It's processing. See? Like I said, this is what Facebook does. Yeah, you have to wait for it to, you know.
Okay.
You might have to sign out, sign back in. But other than that, once you do share it, let me go to a different site. That could be it too. Let me go to a group. Let's see here. We're just testing, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with us. We're trying to figure out things here to make it a lot easier for people to post. They always had a card, dude. You know that I ordered that card when we first started, and it still hasn't reached here?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, 3 months later, dude. Yeah, you see, it's not, you have to wait for it to, you may have to log out, log back in, so it won't remember this.
Okay.
Let me get that idea. All right, but yes, it'll work. It'll work. And now, if you have that sales page like you have, and created that image here, and then you share it on social media, instead of saying info, click on info, they'll click on the image, and then they'll take it to your sales page.
Wow, yeah, that'll save with half the rivers. Wow, that's the solution. So you got to really follow up, like when they request info, it's like, hey, all you got to do is put the image. I already got the video there. You know, Ray Bang did an excellent job.
That's it.
We got a gold mine there, man. Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm speechless, man.
This session is no longer being recorded.
Oh, you're recording that after all my stuttering, Sam? How dare you? Hey, Sam, you look at I can download it, you see?
Wow.
Yep. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I guess it gives people capabilities to some people right now and expand it to others, but yeah, good stuff, man. All right, well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that's that. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you guys are here. I mean, if Sam, I'm going to let Sam finish up here, whatever he has to say, and hopefully you took something today away. Again, if we can recourse on earlier, what I would say to Ray Main is to find out what you can do for her and her business. And number 2 is for Pat. Again, you've seen there, we just searched HTML. For Lonnie, focus on the U.S. people that speak the language. You don't want to burn yourself out trying to promote the program, especially with free member fee upgrades. That's a different story. But and everybody else, I mean, you gotta take today what you learned from hearing everybody else's story. I mean, maybe we should have this every Wednesday. I think it's necessary because feedback is always the best info we can use regardless. So we can bring new people in every Wednesday, or people that think highly of the program, testimonials, problems, issues, and have that every Wednesday. Sam, what do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I mean, great stuff, because I like listening to what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
it brings out more of our knowledge of more stuff that we know that we haven't shared because we don't think it's useful for you guys. But you might find it useful and vice versa. Like Sam, his expertise in sales, you know what I mean? When he talks about it, when you're talking a one-on-one with an individual, you know what I mean? I mean, I wasn't the greatest at sales like that. I mean, I could sell a trunk of toys, but yeah. I mean, when I used to sell toys out of the trunk, I used to sell everything. But Sam is telling you the story, how to talk and interact with people online, how to message. So a lot of that stuff is necessary, and you may not know. So this is good to have this.
Yeah, and one thing to that too is don't forget offline. I I went to Macy's yesterday to buy me a jacket, and
You live in Florida, dude.
To buy me a jacket, you know, like short coat, man, church, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, and I talked to the girl, and I said, you know, so what do you do besides work at Macy's? And she said, I'm a photographer. I said, oh, great. I said, do you have a card? And she said, yeah. She gave me a card. And I said, are you on Facebook or social media or anything like that? And she was like, yeah, but my page ain't too together, and you know I'm not doing much. And I said, "Oh, that's great." I said, "That's a coincidence." I said, "That's what I teach: social media automation and teaching people how to brand themselves online." She said, "Oh man, I need that." And so I made a connection with this lady. Her name is Cassandra, and everything. That's how you start. You gotta continue to prospect when you're out and about. I prospect people at the gas tank, in line, at the movies. Look, we have enough. I ain't gonna say we have enough people. We have a lot of people coming in to $25 lazy, and I do not stop. Ramon does not stop. Is it going directly to me? No, it's not. It's going to help someone in $25 lazy. If I get one new person, that one person falling under somebody who's struggling could be the difference of them staying in $25 and seeing it to the end. Because the one who gets to the end wins. It's not what happens in the middle, and it's not what happens in the beginning. It's getting to the end. So you guys have to stay with this. 3 months, and we've created success stories. I go in the back office and I see people. I see the page that from Ramon paying everybody. You know, 15, 20, 100. Thousand, you know, I see him paying people and paying them on a regular. People are getting paid here at $25 legacy. So that means to me that in 3 months we've been able to produce a lot of success stories, and now 3 months down the road it's going to even be better. Our program is going to be better. We're going to have more people into our system. But we want to focus on the core people that show up every day. We want to get you guys to success. So that's why we're kind of breaking it down, and we want to invite you on Wednesdays to come in, bring your issues, bring your problems, bring your confusions, and let us help you. Let us focus
Let us decode that.
Yeah, let us focus on you. Because this is how we're going to build our house with this foundation, you guys. And, you know, the people are coming. It's how you position yourself when they get here. So,
they may have a problem. Bring them. Tell them to come along.
You can teach them when they're here.
That's it.
Ray, you guys got anything before we go?
No, I'm good.
All right. All hearts are clear, all minds are clear, so we're gonna close it up. We will see you guys tomorrow. Be ready. 8 o'clock. Don't let the time change fool you. 8 o'clock. Ramon, he always forgets, but we weren't expecting. But
yeah, I'll be here at 11 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Sam, what's going on?
We still are working on a lot of new things. Look, they are coming closer and closer and closer and closer. You guys are gonna be surprised. If you can make it to Texas, make it, because we're going to show out in Texas.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Pat, for lending me that presentation, PowerPoint. I'm going to use that in San Antonio. Hopefully I can do a great job like you. I doubt it, but you know what? If you can bring your spirit to help me, I'm going to need it. I'm gonna let Sam do the presentation because he speaks better than I do. So Sam, you know what? The presentation is yours. How about that?
Well, we both can do it.
Well, you're better at it. There you go. We'll give it to you. How about that? Hey, paper, rock, scissors. I win.
That's what's up.
Hey, you could be on camera, so you could do it right. You
When
could
we
see-
get there, when we're having a steak dinner, we'll talk about it.
Well, that's it. You guys be blessed. We will see you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock.
That's 7 o'clock Central Time.
Central Time. You guys got to come
Is that
back.
AM or PM?
Yeah.
You guys know.
AM.
Thank you, everyone. You guys have been phenomenal. Thank you for everyone attending today. Thank you, Ray, Pat, Sam, everyone else that attended. We appreciate it. Happy
you guys.
birthday, Ray. Hey, Ray, what you doing special today?
Nothing much. Just another day, brother.
Hey, man. Well, listen.
Blessed
Have a great
birthday to
Thank
you. Blessed birthday to you. Blessed birthday to Ray Ray. Blessed birthday to you.
And many, many more.
Need to get that on CP.
All right.
Muted.
Bless it,